Hello, and welcome back to Short Stories with Daniel. This is Tommy and the Tornado Takedown. Once upon a time, in the cozy village of Sunshineville, there lived a young boy named Tommy. Tommy was known for his boundless energy, curly red hair, and a grin that could light up even the gloomiest of days. But little did Tommy know that his town was about to face its greatest challenge ever. One sunny afternoon, the sky started to change. Dark clouds gathered overhead, swirling ominously. Sunshineville had never seen a sight like this before. People gathered in the town square, their faces filled with worry as they watched the storm clouds grow darker and angrier. As the wind began to howl and the first drops of rain fell, Tommy's adventurous spirit kicked in. He knew he had to do something to protect his town. So he ran home, grabbed his trusty backpack, and rushed to the town's small library. Inside the library, he pored over books about weather and storms. With determination in his eyes, he hatched a plan. Tommy knew he couldn't defeat the tornado on his own, but he could gather a team of brave and creative townspeople to help him. First, he recruited Mia, the artistic girl who loved to paint. Tommy asked her to create a massive, colourful banner to hang near the town's water tower. The banner read, "Sunshineville Strong." Next, he sought out Mr. Johnson, the math teacher who had a knack for numbers. Mr. Johnson helped Tommy calculate the tornado's path and pinpointed the safest spots for everyone to take shelter. Then Tommy went to the local farmers, the Summers family. Together, they gathered straw bales, wooden planks, and old tires to create a makeshift barrier that would protect the town's homes. As the storm grew closer, Tommy and his team worked tirelessly. The townspeople were inspired by their efforts and joined in, helping build the barricade and finding safe places for pets and livestock. Tommy's mum baked cookies, and people brought snacks and water for the emergency shelters. Just as they finished their preparations, the tornado touched down on the outskirts of Sunshineville. It was a fearsome sight, swirling with dark clouds and powerful winds, but Tommy and his team were ready. As the tornado drew nearer, Tommy climbed up to the water tower, Mia's colourful banner fluttering in the wind. He waved it proudly, and the townspeople below cheered and clapped. Their spirits lifted as they saw their town's name and the word "strong" boldly displayed. The tornado roared through the town, but thanks to Tommy's careful planning, the makeshift barriers held. The tornado's fury was no match for the determination of Sunshineville's residents. After what felt like an eternity, the tornado began to weaken and lift back into the sky. Sunshineville had weathered the storm, and it emerged, battered but victorious. The townspeople cheered, and Tommy climbed down from the water tower, his heart swelling with pride. The storm had tested their town, but it had also brought them together in a way they'd never experienced before. As the sun broke through the clouds and cast a golden glow over Sunshineville, Tommy knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, he and his town would always be Sunshineville strong. And so, the story of Tommy and the Tornado Takedown became a legend in Sunshineville. A reminder that with courage, creativity, and teamwork, even the fiercest storms could be conquered. As Tommy looked at the smiling faces of his fellow townspeople, he realized that sometimes the greatest adventures and the most exciting stories could be found right at home, in the hearts and actions of the people you love. The end. Thank you for listening. If you liked this short story, please click like and subscribe below. Thank you.